Good morning, Cathedral. We hope you had a great weekend. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Eric with your morning announcements for Monday, November 4th.
Let's start off today's show with a message from Mrs. Cannon.
Good morning, Cathedral. And yes, a chilly morning this morning, but we have had an incredible week and even weekend. Thank you to all who contributed to the success of the 21st Annual Parent Conference held here at Cathedral this past Saturday. To Ms. Jordan and Mr. Crostas, hospitality classes and students for their hard work throughout the week. To the students and volunteers with Ms. Jordan on Saturday. They helped to prepare, serve, and clean up, had an incredibly delicious lunch. And to the many student volunteers who worked throughout the morning and the afternoon, ensuring that all attendees were welcomed in our school. Thanks also to Mr. and Mrs. Jordan, who came out to give a very much needed helping hand. Thank you, a big thank you to Mr. McMillan and the crew who ensured that all the tech matters were taken good care of. Thank you to Mr. Daly as the site manager and to Mr. Prusta and Mr. Lawler for their generous assistance for the day. To our custodian, Mr. Jaldeski, thank you for your work with the setup and takedown. We also had on Friday our girls basketball games, all three quarterfinals. Unfortunately, the girls basketball season ended on Friday, but not without much determination in doing what they do best, playing to their full potential, showing sportsmanship and fair play, and being a big part of a fabulous team, the Gales. Thank you to each and every one of you for your dedication and hard work throughout the season. During the regular season games and in tournaments, sometimes very far away. Thank you to the genuine commitment of our coaches, Ms. Vesprini, Ms. Thomason, Ms. Amanda, and Ms. Jordan for all your dedicated hard work. And to the girls who graduate will not be back next year, good luck in all your future endeavors and the journey to your goals. See all the rest of you next season. Speaking of girls basketball, our girls were out in chilly Sunday morning weather on Ridge Road, greeting the runners in the Road to Hope charity run. Together with Miss Amanda and Miss Jordan, 12 girls basketball players volunteered their time for this incredible cause. Road to Hope charity does a lot of good work in our greater community and also helps us here in the Cathedral community. Well done. We are so proud of all of you. A big congratulations to our senior football team and the coaches for a heart-stopping quarterfinal game against BR. You had to be there. More on that later. Well done and thank you. And thank you to the cheerleaders for your cheering support and to all fans. And to the junior football team who defeated St. John of Brebeuf in the last regular season game. There'll be more info to follow for you regarding Friday's games. Have a great week, Cathedral, working and living each day as Jesus did and as Jesus would want us to do. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Miss. Attention all students of grades 9, 10, and 11. Do you want to uphold human rights? Do you have a passion for justice for people who have suffered from genocides? Do you want to learn more about the Holocaust? Do you want to stand up for what is right and make a difference? Well, if your answer was yes to any of those questions, listen up. Our school board is offering an amazing opportunity for you to participate in the Asper Foundation Human Rights and Holocaust Studies program. The program will enable you to be educated on human rights issues and a chance to visit the Holocaust Museum and other key sites of interest in Washington, D.C. The 4-day trip to Washington is in May 2014. If you're interested in participating in this life-altering event, come to a brief info meeting this Thursday after school in room 302. See Mrs. Perry for more details.
Grade 9s, this Wednesday is Take Our Kids to Work Day. In order to participate, you must hand in your forms to your Period 1 teacher. If you do not, you're expected to be in your regularly scheduled classes. So if you have any questions, please see your guidance counselor, Mr. Nordoff.
This Friday, we will be holding our annual $1 Civies Day for the United Way. All proceeds will go directly to the United Way, an organization that helps many people in our community. Only students who contribute at least $1 will be permitted to dress in civies.
The CHS Health Action Team is looking for new members. The team provides an exciting opportunity for students to look at how bullying, mental health, physical activity, and tobacco use affect teenagers and our Cathedral community in general. Come make a difference. Students interested in becoming a Health Action Team member can see Mr. Lawler in the attendance office to sign up. And all diversity ambassadors are reminded of their meeting today after school in room 328. Thanks from M. Morrison.
The ECO team would like to remind that all Period 5 classes today is the beginning of the battery drive. Over the weekend, we changed all our clocks, and the Eco Team hopes you also change the batteries in your smoke alarms. The Eco Team wants you to bring in your old batteries to your Period 5 class. On Wednesday, Period 5 classes will be asked to bring their collected batteries to the cafeteria with their classroom recycling bins. Eco Team members will be there to record how many batteries are brought in from each class. This will continue until the end of November, and the Period 5 class with the most batteries will win a pizza or donut party from the Eco Team. If you have any questions, please see an Eco Team member or Mr. Pers, Miss Rouse, or Mr. Trabuco.
Attention all students who signed up for tomorrow's Life Bus. Please bring your signed permission form and ID to room 332 tomorrow morning at 10:50 a.m. Thanks from Mr. Lamont. And also, all members of the Gale Gazette are asked to submit their articles to Mrs. DiGregorio or Mr. Trabuco by the end of the day on Wednesday. The Gale Gazette is always looking for new student reporters, so if you're interested in joining, please see one of the advisors.
Timers are needed for the Cathedral Swim Team. If you need volunteer hours, this is a great way to do it. You must attend 3 swim meets this season. See Coach Lucier in Student Services if you are interested. At least 3 timers are needed. Thanks from Coach Lucier.
Congratulations goes out to the junior football team for the convincing 34-2 win over the mighty Brebeuf Braves on Friday. Jacob Two Hands Durka and Tristan Sweetfeet Justo each scored 2 touchdowns, while Isaiah the Beast Joseph punched in another. Special mention goes out to the defense, which played a tough physical game. The Gales open the playoffs this Friday in a rematch versus Brebeuf. Go Gales!
On Friday night, the senior girls basketball team played a hard-fought game, but unfortunately their season came to a close at STM. The girls battled for 4 straight quarters, hitting key shots, playing tough defense, but came up short. Special mention goes out to Captain Katrina Collins Samuels for her leadership, determination, and valiant effort all season long, as well as seniors Amoni Abakar and Naya Gathoth for their continued leadership and hard work. The coaches want to say a big congratulations on a hard-fought season filled with lots of fun and hard work. Thank you from Coaches Vesprini and Thomason.
Coach Jordan and Coach Samanda would like to congratulate the midget and junior girls basketball teams on a great season. Though it came to an end on Friday against Brebeuf, both teams fought hard and made Brebeuf really earn their playoff spot. Our girls really earned the title of the team that never gives up. Well done, ladies. Your uniforms are due back to the coaches before getting the gear you ordered, so please hand them in as soon as possible.
The Cathedral Boys Hockey Team will be holding tryouts beginning tomorrow and Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. at the Scott Park Arena. Any interested boy in grades 9 to 12 are welcome to come out and try. Any players who are presently playing other school sports such as football and volleyball are to come out after their season is completed and not before. Thanks from Coaches Toole, Muley, and Chafe.
And lastly, there's an important boys baseball meeting in room 313 right after school today. All players must attend. Thanks from Coach Bellavia.
And now I'll pass it over to Miss McCabe with her magnificently marvelous Monday morning moment.
Good morning, Gales, and it is a magnificently chilly Monday morning moment. It certainly is today. I first of all wanted to congratulate all of the fans who were out for our senior football game on Friday. You truly braved that cold, blustery wind to cheer the Gales on to victory. We may have been outnumbered in the fans, but in terms of heart, no one can beat the Gales. Secondly, I wanted to give you a heads up for this Wednesday's semifinal volleyball game for our senior boys. Those of you who love the sport or just love the Gales, you're encouraged to head out to Brebeuf this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Our hope is that we get a lot of fans in the stands. It's very, very difficult to play at Brebeuf. It has kind of a crazy type of gym, and the many, 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 many voices that I know will be there will make a huge difference for our guys. We split with Brebeuf during the season. First of all, losing in 4 the first time, but annihilating them in 3 the second time. We definitely have the upper hand, but we definitely need you to be there. Additionally, speaking of volleyball, many of you have been asking, when does girls volleyball start? Tryouts will begin not this week, but next week. They will be Monday and Tuesday for all 3 teams, midget, junior, and senior. Please stay tuned later in the week for details that will not be determined until at least Thursday. We will have full details on when the official tryouts begin. Gales, keep up with everything It's now November, it's halfway through the semester, so get it in gear and a full race to the finish. And now I'll pass it over to my great friend, Mr. Pustai.
Good Monday morning, Cathedral, and what an eventful week this will be. Beginning today, we are going to begin supporting our grade 10 students in their successful attempt to write the Ontario Secondary School Literacy Test, which will take place Thursday, March 27th, 2014. The Cathedral Literacy Committee has worked long and hard to prepare a number of activities that we're going to be performing throughout the semester and early next semester to help our students prepare for this graduation diploma requirement test. So today, our grade 10s during period 1 will be involved in Hey You in Grade 10 scavenger hunt activity, which will help us kick off this very, very important season of literacy. And again, we have a number of grade 10 students who are in either grade 11 or grade 9 classes. You'll be called down by Miss O'Brien, who's our teacher librarian. She'll be calling you down to the library to conduct that scavenger hunt. The package that you received today, we ask that students keep and review on a regular basis as we help you to prepare to be successful on that very important test. And so following these announcements, I ask all grade 10 period 1 teachers to send a runner to the library to pick up those packages so that you may begin this 20-minute exercise. Also, Ms. O'Brien will be calling those students down to the library where you will be performing the exercise in the library for about 20 minutes or so. Again, in helping prepare our students to be successful, we need to collaborate and work hard, and I know it's going to be a great day. This Wednesday, we're going to be having our Take Your Kids to Work Day. Grade 9 students will be out of the building, and they will be joining their parents, guardians, or even friends at their workplace to gain some great observation on the various jobs and careers that are out there. So good luck, grade 9s. Also, we will be welcoming our grade 7 feeder school students to get a first-hand look at the magnificent school we call Cathedral. So again, we want to welcome our grade 7 students here and again encourage them to join us in a couple of years as grade 9 students. This Thursday, our Culture of Life organization will be welcoming Bev Hadlin, who will be speaking to the grade 9 students on Culture of Life issues. So again, period 2 grade 9 classes will be called down, and this will be yet another important event at Cathedral. Ms. Cannon spoke to you about our junior and senior quarter and semifinal games. More information will come to you regarding that, but please don't forget our United Way Civies Day on Friday. Again, we need to support the United Way because United Way supports many organizations that support students and families here at Cathedral. So we want to, again, come in, bring our donation, support the United Way, and celebrate Cathedral spirit in true Cathedral fashion. Now, those are all my announcements. Have a wonderful day, and back to the desk.
Thanks, sir. And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.